or in Mishlei Perek Chafhei Pasuk Gimel, Shamayim larum va'aretz la'omek, how unfathomable and ununderstandable the Shamayim is, all the way to the top of the heavens, and the earth all the way to the bottom. There's so many layers, so many things. It's unfathomable. V'lev melachim en cheker. So too is the heart of kings. It's unfathomable. And kings, leaders do things that maybe it's ununderstandable to the people, but they have their reasons for it. And the Gaon of Vilna over here says, Man malachim malchei Rabbanan, quotes the Gemara, that who are called malachim, the Talmidei Chachamim, the Rabbanan, and therefore sometimes as well Talmidei Chachamim do things that on the outside, what's going on? Why are you doing this? But there's always a deeper reason to it. Example that just comes to mind. The Gemara talks about a story of a person that would walk a long way to go to shul, and then one of his students said, "Why did you walk the long way? It's a shorter way over here." So on the outside it looks ununderstandable. You have a short way to get to shul. Why are you walking the long way? So there could be many layers to it. One layer is I want to get more steps, more schar halicha, reward of walking to shul. But the answer he told him was, on my way to shul on the short way, there's someone that lives there that owes me money. And if I'm going to walk by his house all the time, he's going to be embarrassed that he's going to see me, he's going to owe me money. So I walk the long way, therefore he doesn't see me, I don't see him, so that he doesn't get embarrassed. Different levels to the actions of the Chachamim. Pasuk Daled. Hago sigim mikasef ve'yetzel atzoref kli. Remove the dirt from silver, and that's how you'll have a proper vessel from the welder, from the person that makes silver vessels. It seems like in metals there is jewelers over here. It's called, I don't know what it's called, the dirt or that's in the metals. So you need to put it in the fire. You need to remove all that, and then you could properly build a vessel with it. So too, when it comes to Torah, if a person has to be sur merah, he has to get away from any evil. He has to remove any evil from his heart. So when the Torah comes in, a properly built kli is going to be built, and not a kli that has biases or a kli that has midot ra'ot, and therefore it's not going to be a proper kli. And last, similar to this pasuk hey, Hagor Rasha lifnei melech, remove the Rasha from the king, from in front of the king. Ve'ikon batzedek kis'o, then his throne will be properly established. So referring to a king, if a king has a Rasha as an advisor, a Rasha that's hanging around him, it's going to make an impression on the king. And therefore remove that Rasha so that the king's his throne is going to be properly established. So too when it talks about a person with bad friends, a bad friend influences a person. And if you remove that bad friend, then only proper influences will stand. And so too he says when it comes to Torah, sometimes a Talmid that has bad intentions could ruin the entire group if he has bad intentions. So unfortunately, sometimes you need to remove the Rasha in order for the rest to be established. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashya omer Tzah HaKadosh Baruch Hu lezakot et Yisrael lefichach yirba lehem Torah mitzvah shene'emar Adonai chafetz man tzidko yagdil Torah ve'yadir al Yisrael.